All right, so I'm not going to do a standard run through anymore in the sense of porting the actual run through, because it's kind of boring. I don't really want to play with video editing at the moment because I don't really have time for that. So I'm just going to cut straight to major significant battles. And the first major significant battle in Dragon Quest VII happens to be a Golem, who you come to at the he's at the top of this tower that is in the village of Rexwood, and the first island that you have to go to. And it's kind of funny because technically the first major boss that most people encounter in the first Dragon Quest is going to be the Golem, because most people will either miss the dragon entirely or they'll feel inadequate about taking on the dragon, because technically the Golem is actually easier in the first Dragon Quest than the dragon, because with the Golem you get the fairy flute, and the fairy flute negates the ability for the Golem to even function at all. Even though they actually get to Mercado, it's a really difficult battle. Set of battles. I mean, you can easily die at level 15, but I have actually gotten there at level 12 to 15 before, so I know it's doable. It's really bloody difficult. Anyway, so this is in Dragon Quest VII. This is technically the first real boss battle, and he's not that difficult. I mean, it's actually going to be really simple. All I have to do is just sap him and cast Blaze and have the hero Eris heal whenever necessary, and Kiefer is my main damage machine. And then there's of course Hank, who's the backup. So one of the useful things about this is that in this particular playthrough, because I'm limiting myself on certain things, I can't use any items. I need my levels a little bit higher. Otherwise, it's just very doable at level 1. Because Hank, who comes with you anyway, has sap, so that's not really an issue. But I did want to have the ability to heal, since I can't carry items at all. I can't use items at all. So there we go. Hero has a couple of heal spells under his belt now. And level 4 to level 1, it's not that much of a difference, except that your HP is substantially higher. And I gave all my seeds so far to the hero, just because he's going to be with me for the rest of the game, and down the road he's going to be my heavy hitter. Alright. Okay, let's see if I remember what I do. No, wrong button, that's right. I only want these 2 buttons. I'm so not used to being without my PlayStation controller. It's so fucking annoying. Alright, so Kiefer's actually on AI, whereas Maribel is not. And the hero, of course, is not. Well, hero can't do much. Alright. This is gonna be really easy. Only a few more, like 2 more rounds. Wow, nice. 2 critical hits back to back. Very nice. So far I've had 3 critical hits this playthrough. Just because of the fact that I'm not doing any, I'm not allowing item usage except in 2 particular spots, because there's no choice, because I cannot use magic. I'm essentially going, nice. That was kind of a waste. I'm essentially, oh shit, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, can I not say that? Yeah, I should not use bad potty language. It's supposed to be, I guess we're all adults here, though. Not going to be too much longer. Not too much longer. Aw, shoot. Yeah, that's one of the things. Every Dragon Quest has different rule sets governing. Cool. You get a WindShard. Every Dragon Quest has different rule sets governing basically the their status effects. Either sap works for the entire round, for the entire battle, or it only works for between 6 and 8. Most of them is between like 6 and 9 rounds. And same thing with like kabuff and buff, which increase your defense and say or in this case it'll be twin hits, which increases your which doubles your damage, not your attack power, which would be even nicer. That'd be really sweet. But it doubles your damage. So essentially, the way Dragon Quest works is like it takes your damage equation, like your basic damage equation, everything works off of that. Like all the special bonuses, all skills that utilize the damage equation, all base itself on that. I mean, there's some weapons that have like trailing damage, and that bases itself on the initial damage equation. That it always does that equation first, and then it uses that to do all the other little micro equation, all the other algorithms to determine whatever damage for whatever it is that damage that you're doing, whatever attack you're using, if it uses your base damage. But anyway, so that's done. See ya.